Nah, we
Not
gotta do, nah, you gonna put some
necessarily be
respect
like you.
on my name. Cause at the
No,
end of the
put
day,
some
I'm
respect on your
successful.
name.
I take care of my kids.
Okay.
Ain't none of my kids out here in need of love and support. So we
Okay.
ain't gonna do that. Okay?
Okay.
Cause there's some things about you that I could say I wouldn't want
Say
my
it.
daughters to do.
Go ahead.
I'm not
Tell
gonna do
me.
that. I respect you and I love you enough.
I want this magazine
no,
to know
no. I
what it
respect
is
the
about me. You
integrity.
don't want your daughter.
Nigga, what?
Young Jack wasn't having it.
Well, you say that.
The children are not
You
the
say
issue.
that. Don't just make it seem like I'm a bad person. Don't say make some
I'm not.
some
I'm
stuff
saying.
individual. What you're not gonna do is do that.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's how you put it. You said you wouldn't want my son to be like me.
I wouldn't want them to do some of the things that you
Okay.
have done.
And I wouldn't want my daughters to do some of the things you've done.
I
We're
know,
human. That's
but
what I'm trying to say.
You would want them to do majority of the things that I've done.
Listen, what I'm saying is, when you talk about me, don't sum
Say
me
facts,
up.
right?
Don't sum me up on the worst side of me or what you consider the worst side of me. So
Okay.
don't do that. That's what we're not
Alright.
gonna do. Because as
Okay.
a man, guess what? I got to stand on mine too.
Yeah, you do.
Because guess what? Let me tell you
you
something.
do.
I didn't go to college. Guess
That's
what?
fine.
I want my kids to go to college. So we can say that
That's
right
good.
now. I don't want them to go that direction. I want them to go to college. I can say that with you too.
Right.
But don't sit here in front of the world, in front of a medium, and say, "Oh, I wouldn't want my son or your sons to be like you." Hold on.
He's right. This is what women are going to try to do. They're going to always try to make you look like the Lord Caliper in front of them. They're going to always be the goody two-shoes. But when it comes to you, they're going to always pull out your flaws. Especially when it comes to B-dubs. B-dubs are known to doing this because they have narcissism. They have to prove to you that they're greater than you by pointing out your flaws. So understand, if she starts pointing out your flaws, it's time for you to go.
Nah, we
Not
gotta do, nah, you gonna put some
necessarily be like
respect
you.
on my name. Cause at the
Nah,
end of the
put some
day, I'm
respect on your
successful.
name.
I take care of my kids.
Okay.
Ain't none of my kids out here in need of love and support. So we
Okay.
gonna do that. Okay? Cause there's some things about you that I could say I wouldn't want
Say
my
it.
daughters to do.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna
Tell
do
me.
that. I respect you and I love you enough.
I want this magazine
no.
to know
I
what
respect
it is
the
about me. You
integrity.
don't want your daughter.
I'm not gonna do that.
You should.
I'm not gonna do that.
Now, you see, she's trying to tell him, go ahead, tell me my flaws. Go ahead, tell me my flaws. But what he's trying to tell her is, I'm not finna put you on Front Street out like that because you're my wife and I respect you. See, women don't understand. Your husband don't always have to be part of this reality show scheme that you're under. That's what Jock has to take responsibility to. You've dragged your wife into a reality show world. So now when it comes to the drama, she's going to keep up the drama because you guys constantly have cameras on you. When you decide that you want to be famous, this is what comes with it. You have a woman who's programmed for attention. Him and his wife are on Love and Hip Hop. So they have to keep the views going. The downfall about it is when you want to be regular, she's still going to be acting. And that's what's happening here.
Yeah, honey.
I'm not gonna do that. That's where we have to draw the line.
Okay.
Because I don't care because the camera in front of
giving
me
you the
or
green
somebody
light,
asking me
sweetheart.
questions. I'm not gonna reveal my everything that go on. Okay, so some things are better left unsaid and in the private, and that's what I'm gonna do. So when you addressing me, don't ever make it seem like I'm the worst of the worst. Because I came through and changed your life, and it wasn't about me having no money. It was about the integrity. It was about my integrity. It was about me standing up for you. It was about me helping you open your eyes to see things that no other man has gotten you to do.
Woo! I hope y'all taking notes. This is what you're supposed to do. Whenever she try to break you down, you got to bring yourself up by showing her that you are value. You got to show her like, oh, you step it over the table here. This is a two-way streak here. You can't try to downplay me like you've been upgrading me when I was the one that upgraded you. That's what Jock is saying. Jock is saying, I came into your life and I upgraded you, but you want to sit here and try to downplay me, telling my kids that you don't want them to be like me? Are you kidding me?
So when you talk about me and address me, please be mindful of that. Because I love you for who you are. Good and bad.
You know I love you for who you are.
But I would never say to the world that I wouldn't want my daughters to be like you. Because then it makes me question, why are you with me?
I'm not with you for the bad things. I'm not with you for having outside
But just
children.
don't ever say that again, please.
Okay, well you asked me.
You got it in this interview. Don't let me hear you say that again.
Okay.
He's supposed to check her like that. You guys got to learn to check her like that too. Stop getting in these arguments and debates with women because 9 times out of 10, the main thing that they're going to do is just try to steal your energy. The moment a woman can steal your energy, throw you off your energy and get you in the bag like he is, where it's like, oh my God, I got to argue and debate with her. When a woman gets you like that, she's won. The moment you're unresponsive to her antagonization is the moment you hold the power, but you guys don't understand how much silence is power. Here you have a young lady who is at the gym. For you guys that are in the gym, where you see the yoga mats, you always see these type of girls that are hanging there with the headphones, and they also have their yoga pants on. Now, typically when you are in the gym and you see this, a lot of you guys be like, oh, she just wants attention. She just wants attention. But what I want you guys to do is pay attention to the guy that's next to her. Pay attention to his actions. Pay attention to his moves as to why she's getting ready to do what she's going to do.
Hi.
Huh?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Honestly, I'm just trying to work out.
Okay.
He rejected her. He rejected her and said, oh, I'm just trying to work out. This is what a lot of you guys are going to do whenever you have women approaching you, especially if you have a woman did that to you before. What I want to do is go down to the comments and let's see what some of these guys have to say about the comments. And the comment says, that guy obviously likes Kabasi. Laugh out loud. She planned to take the cameraman just to catch the dude, but he flipped on it. She's a smut. Not all girls are smut. This is the type of girl that she's probably just desperate for the moment. As you can see, these guys are really lighting her up in the comment section if you're reading. But at the end of the day, what you guys need to do is, if you have a situation like this, the best thing that I'm going to tell you to do is seize the moment.
What's your craziest college confession?
I 3 dudes in one night, and it was the Natty Championships of UGA.
I beg your pardon?
The third one actually ate. The second one's come out of my so that was funny.
Hey, yo, what the
They both came in me.
Where's your dad? Where's your mom?
You guys have to understand, women have to talk like this, whether it's true or false, in order to get attention. They have to walk around with their clothes off, whether they want to or not, in order to get attention. So when you see girls talk like this, half of this stuff is not even true. It's shock value because they have to stoop that low in order to get attention. You guys don't realize every time a woman looks at the phone, she becomes more and more depressed. Why? Because the standards keep getting higher and higher and higher and higher. Why you think girls keep getting BBLs like they sell them at the grocery store? Like you would say, hey, that's dangerous. You shouldn't do that. A lot of these girls are just, but they're like, no, we're going to continue to powder makeup on. We're going to continue to do BBLs. We're going to continue to do things that destroy us. Why? Because it feels good and it helps numb out the pain every time they look at the internet and they're seeing perfection just rise. They still need the attention because there's no one there to teach them how to be confident inside. So as they push single motherhood, these are the results.
Hey, oh man, damn, y'all,
We didn't even do
you naked, and you got a whole condom right here. Oh my God, you nasty asshole! You never use a condom. This nigga burned it, y'all. This nigga never used a condom. This nigga never used a condom. This nigga never used a condom. Oh, do you know you? Oh, y'all, wow. My nigga, hey, he was talking all shit about you. He was talking all shit about you, dog. I'm finna go. What you say? Hey, don't play with me, dog.
Listen here, guys. Majority of you guys that are getting caught up in this situation, you already know the girl's gonna do that to you. You hear how he's laughing at the same time? Dude, there's nothing you can say or do at that point. The moral of the story here, guys, it's a lonely road getting to the top. You have to be a man on your own. I keep trying to tell you, you keep worried about women. A man would do you even worse than what a woman's gonna do to you. Look at this guy, his best friend's with his woman, and he was telling this boy, you need to leave your woman. This is a lonely road out here. You can decide to sit in your house and sob, or you can get out and live your life. People who have no life to live normally let someone else run their life, and all they do is just put a lot of emotional investment into people that's going to hurt them. Life's too short. The more you watch the news and the more you watch these videos, the more you realize like, hey, at any given moment, you need to find a reason to live. The moral of the story in all these videos, if she ain't holding you down, she's slowing you down. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the videos. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.